Hello, my name is Mpilo Norris. I'm a student here at Yale University studying biomedical engineering, class of 2024. And I'm proud to serve as the president of the Yale Adventist Christian Fellowship. We want to take a few moments to share what God has been doing through our ministry. You're going to see some testimonials from our current and former members, and see some highlights from some of the amazing events and activities that we have done over the past few years. But before we get started, let's take a quick tour of the campus.
Hi, my name is Stephen Eric, and from 2019 to 2021, I was studying my Master of Arts in Religion at Yale Divinity School. While I was there, I served as co-president for the Adventist Christian Fellowship chapter at Yale. But one of the main things that we accomplished while we were there was hosting an interfaith conference on mass incarceration. This conference was hosted by the Adventist Christian Fellowship group at Yale, but it brought together professors and practitioners from religious groups and from institutions around the world.
And the Adventist Fellowship of Students at Yale University provided a really beautiful space and opportunity for community, for coming together to fellowship and to bounce ideas and to encourage each other, to be with like-minded people where we can journey together in those struggles. And it was such a powerful experience to be in a living room surrounded by other students from all kinds of different specialties and disciplines and fields. And we're all just wrestling with the same questions and praying together and sharing meals together and organizing programs on campus to serve the community. I have to tell you, those Friday nights in that living room were so spiritually fulfilling to me that it filled me up for the rest of the week.
Hi, my name is Matthew Daly, and I'm one of the founders of the Yale Adventist Campus Fellowship. And I first heard about the idea actually through Guilherme Brasil de Souza. And so we met up, I think we were watching an NBA Finals game and talking about a bunch of different things. And he mentioned to me that Yale was the only Ivy League that had not had an Adventist Campus Fellowship. And we both thought that that was just a travesty and that something must be done. So it was really my brother Guilherme's idea, and we were both on the same page, though. We were both just so passionate about bringing such an important ministry, really, to a campus that we already were excited about. And it was a struggle in a lot of ways, but it's fun to see how God just opened so many doors, and it's so wonderful to see that God used it to bless so many people in the New Haven community. And I would say, first and foremost, He blessed me through that experience. I would not be the man that I became when I left Yale if it wasn't for Yale Adventist Campus Fellowship.
I come from Jamaica, where Adventism is the largest Christian denomination. So being at Yale, it was very different for me adjusting to an environment where most people are not Adventist or haven't heard of Adventism. ACF has helped me with that. Meeting regularly with students who share my beliefs has allowed me to form a community that's helped me to just adjust better from being away from home.
I grew up in the Denver Buddhist Temple, which had both religious activities and community activities. So in high school, actually, I considered myself an atheist because I did not want to believe in something that I could not for sure say that it was true. And then I moved on to college at Yale. I discovered Christ and I gave my life to Christ. In 2019, I was a Yale student, but I was actually on Christmas vacation in Hawaii with my mom. I hiked Diamond Head volcano by myself Christmas morning, and that is the day that I gave my life to Christ. And that also happens to be the year that Guilherme, who graciously invited me to make this video, invited me to play guitar at a worship service at the New Haven Seventh-day Adventist Church. It's these experiences that I find very, very transforming, even if it might seem like a long shot, even if it might seem that somebody is far from Christ or not even close or doesn't even know Christ. The Christians who brought me in were so welcoming, really transformed my life and gave me the greatest gift any person can ever receive.
I think the most important part of Adventist Campus Ministries for me is summed up in one word, that's community. I think one of the things that everyone struggles with as they go into college is adapting to finding your new community, finding a group of people that you can identify with, that you can communicate with and come to with your issues and just talk. And so I think having the Adventist Campus Ministries at Yale, for me, has been very impactful.
My favorite part of being a part of the ACF has been the Friday night Bible studies. We get some pizza, we all get together and just talk about the events of the week, some of the highlights and low points, and it's really built my faith and, given me a different outlook on life and on being a Christian and being at a secular university, and just how to make the best of the opportunity that God has given me being at Yale.
Now, I hope you enjoyed and were able to appreciate what was really just a taste of all the awesome work God has been doing through us right here at Yale University. You know, we're living in the last days, and so God is calling each and every one of us to lift up the trumpet, shout it aloud that Christ is coming soon. He loves you, and he wants you to be saved. You know, if we can do it, we believe that you can do it too. So I ask you, we went. Will you go?
I went, and will you go?
I went. Will you go?
I went, will you go?
That I went. And I want to ask, will you go as well into your community?